Hey Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back from Vermont, Bridgewater Corners, Vermont. Another one from Long Trail, the Long Trail Triple Bag. The Long Trail Triple Bag, this is a variation on their very famous Double Bag. The Double Bag has been around since the brewery started back in the 1990s. The Triple Bag is a fairly new variation on that. It's could be a double alt, could be an American strong ale. I haven't really been able to find out what kind of beer it is. I do know that it's got more malts in it than their standard double bag. So I'm going to get right into this. I'm looking forward to trying this one out from Long Trail. The ABV on this is 9.2% ABV. Now, time to take off the bottle cap, and that goes. Okay, a little bit of smoke, pour it into a tall glass. Alts go into Kolsch glasses a lot, or tall glasses. And that's what I'm doing here, pouring it into a tall glass. Well, the glass itself has a bit of a red tone to it, so it might offset the color a little bit when I'm looking at it. But by looking at it right now, I do get a good feel for what color it is. It's a real, I'd say a very nice dark amber tone. Dark amber with a fairly decent, puffy, silky kind of head that seems to be hanging in for a while, leaving a good amount of lacing in there. So actually a fairly clear beer, opaque, I guess you might call it. Let's give it a whiff. Well, for sure there's a lot of malts going on here. There's definitely a strong malty character. It's almost not quite as malty as a barley wine. It just doesn't have that real sweet barley wine aroma, but it definitely has a solid, heavy-duty barley wine, or I'm sorry, malty kind of aroma. A bit of a slight hop sensation in the background. And if I really check this out, I almost get something that's kind of like apple or pear. One of those meaty kind of fruits. Not the juicy kind of fruits, more of a meaty type of fruit, like an apple or a pear, something that's really chewy, So that's what I'm getting on the aroma. Let's give it a taste. The body is above average to leaning to the heavy side, a full side, I should say. Better than medium, not quite as heavy as some beers I've had, but definitely has a nice full body to it. The taste, for sure, I'm getting a nice malty character here, and kind of a sweetness, almost a sugar sweetness. It's definitely got a good solid malty character with a kind of sour kind of hop ending going on. Almost dry, not really dry, but just enough to leave a tingle in the mouth. Yes, and it's definitely got this sort of apple pear flavor as well, although that might be just being offset by the aromas on my nose, just kind of interfering with my taste buds. That happens, of course. You can intermix your aromas and your taste sometimes and kind of think you're getting one or the other. So when you're tasting, you have to really kind of try to offset that as best as you can. But there is definitely a good solid malty character going on here. Again, not quite as pungent or powerful as a barley wine. I'd say it does fall in the American strong ale category, which has a good malty character. And those tend to have a slightly higher ABV, like this does. It also feels like a kind of a punchier alt beer, a punchier version of their double bag, which I think that's what it's supposed to actually be like. I think that's the way they decided to make it feel that way, I think. So that's kind of what I'm getting a little bit. But it's not a bad beer. It's a slightly boozy character, just faintly boozy. I like to have my alcohol aroma kind of mellow, and on the high ABV beers, I don't really like to notice the alcohol as much. And I'm noticing it a hint. Nothing that's really annoying in any way, but it's just there to say that I feel it and notice it a little bit in the taste. So not so much in the aroma, but kind of in the taste. You know, maybe that kind of slightly grainy alcohol kind of taste sensation as well. So, but all in all, not a bad beer from Long Trail. I think I'll stick with a double bag though. This would probably appeal to some people though who like it a little heavier, a little punchier, a little higher in alcohol. So, you know, I'm not going to begrudge it what it is. It's actually not a bad beer, not quite a barley wine. You could probably let it sit around for, you know, a few more weeks before you actually drink it. You know, I think it might cellar for a period of time because it's just got this strong malty character in it, and the malts would sort of mellow out after a period of time. But that's it for now. This is Long Trail Triple Bag. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.